I do not feel like artists and rappers are role models for a bunch of reasons because it's an ego thing, for one. People egos are more important than what's important to life. You got to understand life and go through certain shit to be even a role model. Like, nobody can force that upon you, or you can't wake up and say, all right, I'm going to talk to these kids and just tell them to do this because I'm going to make a difference only today. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel that, and you got to want better for the youth and the people around you, your peers. So I feel like rappers aren't role models a lot because just they don't have that, you know what I'm saying, mentality. And it's an ego thing, and it's a clout thing. Everybody want to be the man, and you know what I'm saying, really in Chicago, everybody want to be like an alpha. Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. So really, like, the whole thing with that, I feel, is everybody wants to keep their image alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, with what's going on in Chicago and a lot of the killing and the violence and the names, because Chicago big, but it's small. So you don't have to be a rapper or famous to have a name. You could be in the streets and, you know what I'm saying, have a name just simple off that. And I think it's more so people worried about keeping their name than really being true to themselves, you know what I'm saying? And that's a problem in Chicago, like, because with me, I am who I am what I am, I've been through what I've been through, and that's what make me who I am and think the way I am, to better myself and to tell other people that this life is more to it, and you don't have to resort to that unless it brings you to it. You shouldn't wake up and want to live the life that I live, you know what I'm saying? You should only want to do that if that's what you have to do and to make your life better and come from under that. And I feel like a lot of people in Chicago who wasn't forced to this life think it's cool to live it. And that's not being a role model, you know what I'm saying? That's really being a follower. I just feel like that's a big problem in Chicago with rappers and with people, period. You know what I'm saying? Just the internet and a lot of that shit changed people. It took a toll on our generation, you know what I'm saying? Because they too focused on what other people got going on. And I always been like that even when I was younger. I never really anticipated other people's business in their life, or I never been a hater. Anytime I always wanted to better myself, it was because of motivation, not wanting to be somebody, you know? And I feel like a lot in the city, people want to be other people or something that they not, and it forced them to do shit that they don't want to do, and it forced bad things to happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the youth, a lot of the bad shit going on in Chicago is because of the youth, because of my age demographic and my generation. So by me being an artist and a person who didn't live the life of Chicago and came from under it, you're supposed to influence to the youth that is more to it. Well, not even you supposed to. Me, just being the person that I am, I want to do that type of shit. I want to show the kids that you could come from nothing and make something of your life. And if you focus on something, you should stay focused on that, because there's so much other shit that's not important that'll sidetrack you. But you would think it's important for the moment, and that's what'll fuck you over. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you learn when you younger, that your parents teach you, that are important and valuable to your life, that's really the shit that's important and valuable to your life, that people don't understand, and that I didn't understand when I was young, but I had to learn the hard way. And I'm glad I learned the hard way at an early age. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shit but 20, but I got a good head on my shoulders, and I know what I want out of my life and my future. And that's all you really need, bro. Just to focus and know what you want out of life and go execute, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that mind state in Chicago, whether they 20, 25, 30, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people so boxed in with their mindset, and that's fucked up in Chicago. And I feel like that's why it's not a lot of role models as far as rappers, whatever. You don't even have to be a rapper. Like, you could be a real street nigga who never did shit with their life, but people look up to you and they see. You know what I'm saying? As far, it don't matter what you do or how you did it. It's all about money. Money make the world go round. Without money, you're not gonna be able to do shit or live comfortably how you want. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter if you're a rapper, a drug dealer, a John Doe off the street. It's all about money and providing for your family. And you can't judge people for what they do to provide for their family. But as long as you know or they know it's more to that, it's more to life than that, you can overcome that, you can be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about encouraging that or embracing it to the fact where you want to pass it down to other people. You know, people don't want to get jobs. Like, people don't look forward to having jobs. And that's even me. Even when I was growing up, I didn't ever want to have a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never wanted to work for nobody. Even when I was in grammar school, a little ass kid, before I ever thought about rapping, I wanted to be in the NBA or just rich, so happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it was in the streets, I didn't want a job, bro. And that's just a lot of the problem in Chicago, you feel me? People look at basketball or the streets as a way out, and now rap is a big way people look, you know what I'm saying? People look at rap as a major way to make it out, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's an ego thing. Like, it's nothing wrong with a job. Now that I think, like, no, I don't look down on people who go get jobs, you feel me? You gotta provide for your people by any means. It's not even about if you get a job, it's being yourself. Whatever person is comfortable with being themselves, I had no choice but to respect them. Like, you gotta respect somebody who is their self and is comfortable with being themselves. No matter if that's something that you wouldn't even want to do. Like, with me, it's a lot of shit that I would never do, like caught dead in a million years. But I can respect you if you doing it, because that's what you doing to provide for your family, and you not ashamed of it, and you gonna be yourself and do whatever you need to do by any means to provide for your family. So I don't judge people. It's just different strokes for different folks. And a lot of shit that's going on in the city is a problem as far as just making names and having egos and the shit that's not important, you know what I'm saying, that people don't know.
It's a dirty game out here, man. That's a lot of snakes. This shit ain't what people think it is.
And the whole night, man, my homies like, yo, who was them girls? But one thing led to another. I end up performing, going on the stage before we hollered at them. Fight break out in the club gets shut down, we lose the girls.
I do feel as if the police, the newspaper, blog, they target us.
Is I was told, just be high, just get high, don't feel shit, like don't care about the songs, don't care about shit, just churn out as many songs as you can, turn them in, and just, it doesn't matter. What people say doesn't matter, what nothing, just don't worry about the business, don't worry about nothing, just be. And I was like, that's so sad.